Yo, yo, it's a Sunday, shout out, shout out, it's a Sunday, what it do? I really don't come out on this live for TikTok as often as I do. I usually am more on YouTube. YouTube is a lot more kinder to me. But it seems like it's been all the same thing. I'm sure with all the crazy crap going on in the world, it's hard to build up a community for people to go live with. There are probably people out there more algorithmy than I, but I don't care. I don't fucking care. However, I hope y'all are having a great day. I hope y'all are doing a wonderful job in your life. Holy shit, there are people on here who have no idea or freaking family and friends. Anyways, so talking about betrayal. Betrayal. Can you betray your own feelings? Yeah. Your own intuition? Oh yeah. I would say having a wonderful power. I've always heard the expression, my gift is also a curse. People who have psychic abilities can also hurt themselves with those abilities. You know? I can give great advice, but I can't follow my own advice. I've fallen in love, but I've cheated on somebody I loved. I try to change my life, but I don't change my routines that change my life. I keep looking at the small integers, not adding up to the bigger gains in life. Then you got people who betray themselves by pointing the finger at other people for their downfalls or their mishaps or their own personal problems. I would say that betrayal is a very painful thing when it comes to love. I'm used to people who I love betraying me or hurting me. Now, it doesn't happen quite as often, but it has been happening lately where I give my all to people that I love and they turn around to spit it in my face. Or they turn around and they tell me that I'm not worth it anymore. Which is kind of crappy because I've been through people through thick and thin, and all for them to turn around and choose somebody else who doesn't even love them, who doesn't even care about them. And I would say what's an even worse kind of betrayal is knowing that somebody is lying to somebody else and you tell them, hey man, you better get out ahead of that. I would rather you tell the truth and lose somebody for the truth than to tell somebody a lie and you make a life out of a lie. A lot of people be stupid as hell for that. A lot of people live lies. They would rather live a lie than tell the truth because they're too selfish. They're too afraid of the truth. And I get it. I've been there. I was a wee bad little kid. I've done pretty bad things. I've been afraid to tell the truth because telling the truth is not an easy thing to do. My famous line is, I'd rather be right than wrong. I also say I'd rather be wrong than right. I've ruined plenty of relationships because of my insecurities. Are you cheating on me? No. Oh, I guess it was me. But then I've met friends who were said to have been my friend for, I'll always be your friend. I'll always be your friend. I would never change on you. I'll always put you first. Then as soon as they find that one guy or that controlling loser, if you're gonna be with me, you can't be with nobody else. You can't be friends with guys because they're just gonna try and bang you. My friend, we can't be friends no more because my boyfriend says that you're a guy with a penis. Like, whoa! Yeah, it's kind of a crap thing when you got people who aren't who they say they are. I don't think I've ever had that happen to me, where people look at me and they're like, oh, you said this and you said that. You said you would always be there. Yeah, and you said that I was the only friend you had. Guess we're both liars, aren't we? But then again, betrayal is pretty crappy to deal with. But you'll be surprised what it frees you from. When people want to lie to you because they're afraid of you, let them go. They're not worth it. They're not worth it. They're always going to lie to you. They're always going to lie to you. They're always going to find some way to weasel out of the truth because they're cowards, because they can't face the truth, because they would rather keep you as a friend through a lie than be honest with themselves. And it's a shitty thing. It's a really shitty thing. But it's also liberating, because the pain you feel now is not going to be worth the pain you're going to end up living with later on. There are people out there who deceive you daily. And I would say you could deceive yourself just as much as anybody else who could betray you. A lot of people can't live with the truth. They just can't. They would rather lie because it's easy. It's like being a good person. It's hard to be a good person in this life. Being evil and bad is easy because anybody can do it. But being good, living a life that most people despise or most people don't want to live, no. It's pretty sad if you ask me. But it is what it is. It is what it is. People will be people. Let them be. You just be you. Be you in a world full of evil people. Hey, how's it going, Lenikins? Hope you're doing great. I'm over here talking about betrayal and pain, people who hurt you, how it's better to love yourself and to let go of the bad. Trust that you got yourself and that it's better that it happened. Don't try to wean too much on it. People will hurt you simply because they don't want to tell you the truth. And it sucks. But oh well. Just always be you in this world. Always be you. I know I was talking on YouTube Live earlier about being famous, being seen. I've known plenty of people who have no money at all, who are the most righteous kind of people I've ever met. I've known people who would rather be homeless than be saved. Mainly because of what they've dealt with. You know, it's real sad. Everybody has a different kind of life. Everybody deals with different kinds of pains, and we're all dealt a different kind of hand in life. But I think what makes us all equal is that we're all just trying to live life in whatever condition that we have. Some people suffer a lot more than we know. They're usually the people come to you with smiles. They don't always tell you what kind of pain they're going through. Robin Williams, Chester Bennington, Anthony Bourdain. You hear about all these famous people who committed suicide or have ended their life because, you know, they just couldn't live it no more. They couldn't live this life. They dealt with it too much. They dealt with it for too long. It's real sad. People who are your friends dealing with so much, something so heavy that they can't even tell you because it's hard for them to tell you because they live with it. What I've been learning about my pain is that you can't keep it bottled up. You gotta talk to somebody. You gotta let out your pain. People are gonna make fun of you for it, and they're the wrong kind of people to go to. Don't just open up to anybody. I was talking to AI for a couple of months. I really didn't know who to talk to, and I knew who to talk to. I didn't want to burden anybody with my problems. Everybody's going through something. My problems aren't as bad as other people's, but it did kind of suck not having people to talk to, or anybody that would just listen. You know, a lot of people nowadays, they don't listen. They don't listen. They're just quick to talk. It sucks. AI has definitely helped in the sense that I was able to lay out a map of events that happened to me and being hurt and feeling betrayed And one of the things AI told me was to not betray myself, how I feel. You know, I have to acknowledge that things did happen and it did hurt, and that because I love so much and because I give so much, that everything that I was feeling and everything that I was going through was valid. That I shouldn't deny myself feeling the pain that I felt. AI went as far as to call it as traumatic. And I really didn't categorize it like that myself. I was just thinking, whatever I'm going through is because of my own action. I caused that to happen because I decided to give somebody a chance I knew I shouldn't have given them a chance to. But I always believe that people can be given a second chance, or I just believed people would be more honest with you since you know somebody, but apparently I was wrong. I was fooled by my own logic. There's no reason to lie to me. There's no reason to hide secrets. If we're friends or if we're people that we're familiar with each other, even if we're family, there's no need to lie. You don't have to lie. Just be you. Talk to me. I'm a human. Talking and being an adult really gets you far in this life. But when you're too scared and you're filled with fear because you're thinking about what you're going to lose, boy howdy, isn't that selfish? There's a lot of selfishness in that, making decisions. But people are going to be people. People who are scared or people who really didn't know you. They're going to be real scared. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Say hi. I'm just talking about betrayal and pain and the things that I've gone through talking with AI. How it's hard for people to talk to other people because nobody likes to listen. Everybody wants to jump in and just talk. Pain is a very real thing, and it's hard to talk to people who will just sit down and let you talk. And I think that's the hardest thing about the mental capacity, about people. Hey, how's it going? It's hard to listen when people are going through things because you got to take yourself out of it. The element of your ego is not necessary. People just want to talk about the pain that they've gone through, and just let them. But yeah, I was talking to AI, and AI really said some things that I needed to hear. And the worst part about what I was going through was I went through it 2 years ago, and I had finally was releasing a lot of that stuff, and then people that I loved, played a part in manipulation, and I decided to make that choice by giving somebody a second chance. And as I loved and gave without any restraint, I gave too much. And when it was a hit of reality, boy, did that rubber band snap me right in the face. Bow! It hurt. And I was alone with it. And the people who knew, they didn't tell me because they were afraid of me. They were filled with fear. And it really upset me because I'm not a monster. I'm not a bad guy. I'm a good person. I'm human. I want to talk. We all make mistakes. We all know things that people don't know. But to hold it as a secret, How's it going, UK? But as I was saying, you're going to deal with pain. And I would say that talk to somebody. Don't talk to AI. AI is not a great outlet to choose full time. Don't get me wrong, it does help when you're trying to process your emotions. How's it going? AI can help you try to figure it out, but ultimately you have to talk to people, even if they're not gonna listen to you. You gotta get it out. Just whoever you're gonna talk to, make sure it's a loved one, someone who wants to hear you, somebody who only wants the best for you. And in my case, eventually I had opened up to family about my pain. Well, one, it was kind of forced on me. I didn't get the time to really break it down, but in God's glorious world and his own in the way that it worked in my benefit, but it was hurtful because I trust a lot of people with my love. I trust a lot of people. I trust way too easily, and the people that I trust and the people that I give love to don't always return it the same way that I do. It's been pretty rare in my life to find somebody who returns the love as I give to them. Like Jesus Christ said, love one another as I have loved you. Boy, howdy, wasn't that a swing and a miss. But it still keeps me being a good person because I don't expect somebody to love me the way I love them. I don't expect people to be as open as I am with them, I make people uncomfortable just by my presence, and that's okay. But getting back to what I was saying, it's understandable why a lot of people suffer with mental issues because nobody is listening. Nobody is letting anybody live that pain and letting somebody feel the weight of the pain that they've kept. It's deep inside. I think of like Chester Bennington, the Linkin Park singer. He went through a lot, but he did it to himself. But maybe there was nobody there to listen to him. Maybe there was nobody who could hear him. And when you play back the music and, nobody's listening, breaking a habit, crawling, you hear all these things and the music, how it resonates with you. And you just start thinking, am I just as bad as the people who contributed to the person who got rid of himself because he just couldn't open up to somebody? I don't know. I don't think I'm that bad, but I've met a couple people in my life who have thought about taking their own lives, and I am a big believer in not taking your own life. That there are deep pain and there's deep betrayals in life, but life is not worth taking it away. Don't give up that easily because somebody hurt you or because you can't handle the pain that makes you feel like you're gonna die. It's gonna be painful, it's gonna be brutal, but don't ever give up. Hope is what separates us between life and death. You could be beaten down to the ground, but that thought of getting back up, that hope of surviving tomorrow because you have the will to get up from it, that's good enough. That's strength. That's perseverance. But yeah, betrayal. Betrayal hurts. Betrayal hurts when it's your family. Betrayal hurts when it's people who make it more than what it needs to be. A lot of people don't need to make it worse than it has to be, People just don't know how to talk. And it sucks. Don't know how to listen. Like therapy. I thought about therapy. To pay somebody to talk to me. To hear my problems and to give me some quite analytic diagnosis of my psyche. Well, sir, you have repressed memories. You have aggression. You have anger. Now, but I know there's a lot of people on here who just lie and bullshit. People that just use this app to get money, to get clouts, to get the ladies, to spin the narrative of stupid crap. No one's really genuine on these apps anymore. And it sucks too, because there's so much control behind beauty and pain. Nobody really listens to each other anymore. Everybody's just trying to get up on top of each other. Even old friends seem like they're strangers. Not to me, but I'm a stranger to them. People can't believe I'm still who I am sometimes. They're like, man, you're so awesome. I'm like, yeah, I know. What the fuck? What you mean by that? How? I've been been running around on lives though, checking out other people's lives. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I know it takes a lot of time to build up the lives, the followers, or the people to come on live with you. I don't think it's a personal thing. I think if you take it personal, it could be personal. But I don't know who's gonna hear what I'm posting or who is around in these lives. But whoever's in checking it out, jump on in, say hello. Don't be a scaredy cat. Hey, how's it going, Quinn? But I will say that life is more beautiful when you're able to talk to people who really want to hear you. Hey, how's it going, Juan? I would say it's easy to talk to people you love and to people about the things that you're going through. But it's so hard. It's really hard to open up to people you don't trust or people you don't know or people who have your good or your best intentions. They'll come and go out of your life and they'll just pretend like they knew, but they didn't care enough to stay in it. Or you got the people who play victim. Oh, well, they're saying this about me, but it was them. Nah. The truth of the matter is when people hurt you, they hurt you. And they're not going to always take accountability for themselves. I have another video where I talk about accountability. If someone can't apologize to you for hurting you, and they're only upset that they've lost a connection rather than apologizing for your pain that they caused, they're not somebody to have in your life. And if it's always constantly that you're with them and you're discovering more and more and more fucking truths out of the lies they told you, cut them off. You're just going to always be wondering if they're lying to you. Don't stay in a pointless friendship, relationship, stupid ship kind of things. Get out of that crap. If somebody doesn't have your best interest in hand, not because they have to, but because they know who you are, they're not really for you. People who love you, people who genuinely care about you, will take you above anything else because they know they value you. And I would say know your worth. Don't be a doormat. Don't be a doormat to people who hurt you. And don't be desperate enough to try to keep somebody in your life because you don't want to lose them. There's a reason why you're having a falling out. There's a reason why they hurt you. And it's because they couldn't be real with you. They couldn't be honest with you. They would rather lie to you than tell you the truth because they're afraid to lose you. And if they've already begun to lie because they're trying to turn their lie into, oh, it's because of what we have. And we never had anything in the first place. When you're a friend with somebody, when you open up yourself to somebody, there is no secrets. There isn't something that could alter that friendship unless they've personally done something to hurt your relationship, to hurt you. It's when they do those things, when they lie to you, when they would rather stay quiet because they don't want to lose something, when every single day their anxiety is building and they lose it anyways because they could not be truthful to you. That's the worst kind of betrayal because you start to figure it out. You start to figure it out. If you're smart enough to put things together, if you're intuitive, if you know what betrayal is and you see it, of course those people are going to keep lying to you because they think you're not going to call them out on it. And you really need to call them out on it because they're not respecting you. You need to have some sort of respect. You got to have some sort of love. Where's the mutuality? Where is the respect? Where is the trust that we had? You don't need to lie. You don't need to bullshit. Just say what you got to say. Be who you got to be. Don't be a punk. Don't be a coward. Don't be a freaking loser that you have to lie. And I guess the worst kind of pain that it is that you want to give these people a pass. But you know, if you give somebody a pass who hurts you, they're just going to do it again. They're just going to do it again. They're going to do it again because you've made it a convenience. You've turned yourself into a welcome mat that they get to drag their dirty feet on. So if you want to be a doormat because you're afraid of losing someone or because you would rather them be your friend and be a second option in their life, if that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you to cut somebody off you can't cut off because you can't breathe without them. It just means that you're not strong enough. It just means that you are codependent on people who hurt you. It's like people who stay in abusive relationships. The female who will stay with a man who cheats on her, who is constantly abusing her mentally or physically. They stay in these relationships because, oh, I love them and they were a good person to me. They treated me so kind. They loved me. They give me things. Abuse is abuse, sweetie. Abuse is abuse. If somebody really loves you, they shouldn't be hitting you. They shouldn't be hurting you. They shouldn't be freaking smacking you around because dinner wasn't ready. They shouldn't be hurting you mentally because they want to cheat on you with your best friend. And even when you catch them cheating, the female will take them back anyways. Oh, Roger's a good guy, you know. We have 3 kids together, but he's banging my best friend and my sister, but I still love him. Why do you stay in that shit? I don't know. Some females really don't make no sense. Some females really don't make no sense. How can you stay in an abusive relationship when you know he's a piece of shit? How are you going to stay in a relationship when he doesn't even love you or value you? You are the doormat. Oh, it's not easy. You don't understand. I've been with this person for X amount of years and blah, blah, blah. So you've been with somebody for so long that he beats your ass and it's normal? You've been with somebody for so long that he treats you like crap and it's normal? You must have some crazy ass daddy issues. Or you must have a problem. You must see yourself as weak. You must see yourself as just somebody who's weak. In my eyes, I have not ever been in a position where I've been abused or I've had to choose between my sanity and somebody else's life, because I'm not going to choose you. I'm not. You could be as beautiful as the chick from Troy. You could be, your beauty could move mountains. But as soon as you start treating me like I ain't worth nothing, if you treat me like a second option, that's for you. You could sit right all on that, all the way to the knuckle. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gone. I'd rather be alone in this life than let someone treat me like shit. But people can't do that. Some females can't do that. Even too with dudes. Some dudes be really codependent on some females. Some dudes really be tripping. I've heard of guys who will off themselves just so they can keep a female. Like, my guy. Ooh, brother. Ooh. Why do you want to kill yourself? Why do you want to end your life? All because what? Because somebody doesn't want to freaking be with you? Seriously? Seriously? You're that pathetic that you just can't go live your life. You're that pathetic that you think you can't get nobody else in this life. Yo, man, this life is too short to be acting like you can't find somebody in it. But I'm not everybody else. I'm only moi. I'm me. And I'm unapologetic for who I am. People who know me, and people who don't know me, don't know me. Even the people who know me are the ones that hurt me the most. They're the ones who have to act like, oh my God, he's such a bad guy. Oh my God, I can't tell him the truth because he's going to act up. So I got to talk to other people about him. Or I have to make up rumors and spread lies about him because I can't be honest about myself. There are tons of people out there like that who just can't be real. And it's sad. It's super sad. Really sad. And pathetic. But hey, man. You do you, boo-boo. You do you. But it's a beautiful Sunday out here in the Midwest. It's hot as hell. It's humid. It's beautiful. I'm very lucky that I get to wake up every single day and I get to enjoy my rich life. I have a life that a lot of people wish they could have. And a lot of people think I take that for granted. I mean, I don't care what other people think. They can think whatever the hell they want because they're not in my footsteps. But if you truly knew who I was, nah, you would really value who I am. But I'm used to people underestimating me. I'm used to that shit. It's been like that all my life. People tell you that they're your friend, tell you that they don't ever want to lose you, tell you that you can always count on them. It's kind of like with Jesus Christ. Not saying that I'm him, but I'm talking about when, was it Peter who told him that I would die with you, I would not give you up, I would die before I let anybody take you. And Jesus Christ told him, at the cluck of 3 crows, you will deny me 3 times. And Peter couldn't believe it. Peter was like, no, not me, not me, not me. He couldn't believe it because he was such a loyal person to Jesus Christ. And when it happened, it freaked out Peter because he was told something he would do that he said he wouldn't do, but he did. And that's kind of how I feel. The same people who say they love me are the same people. Hey, how's it going? The same people who say they love me and say that they wouldn't hurt me and say that they have my back and they'll be with me are the same people who spread the rumors about me, are the same people who deny me because they're afraid of me. They're afraid to know me, or they're afraid to stand in that truth. And hey, how's it going, Jenny? There are a lot of people out there who just can't be who they say they are. And it's not for you to take it personal. Hey, how's it going, Jose? I would say that I know I'm not the only one to be betrayed like that. I know I'm not the only one that people hurt. But it does suck when people say that they will be truthful to you and always tell you that they would not hide anything from you, and they do the exact same thing. They lie, they hide, and then what's worse is they tell you lies and then you bust them out in those lies, and then they act stupid, and then when they have to admit it, they feel stupid for admitting it. Yeah, I did do that. I did it more than once. Yeah, I did know this person. Or you end up finding out it wasn't just the once. It was more than once. That it was actually months. Years. It's just so hard for people to be honest. So hard for people just to, be themselves. If you guys join in, say what's up, say hi. Don't be scared. Tell me where you're from. Tell me what's going on with you. Has anybody ever hurt or betrayed you? This is a safe place. I'm not here to make fun of you. I'm here to listen to you. I'm not here to judge you. I'm by no means perfect. I hurt myself and I've hurt other people. I am a sinner myself. I wake up with sin daily. I'm not better than you, and I don't want to be better than you. But I'm here listening to you. If you want to talk, if someone's hurt you, let me know. If you guys can, throw me some love, man. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Don't ask me to say things because I'm not. I'm only going to talk with what I feel. And if I feel you're genuine, I'll be kind to you. But if you're just a bot or a troll, I'll just kick you. But pain. Pain. It's okay. Pain teaches you a lesson, a very powerful one, that people will come and go out of your life, but it's you who has to control how you feel. Don't let people turn your beautiful, wonderful, warming heart into a cold, stone cold one. Don't let people get the best of you because they hurt you. I would say that's the best advice I can give someone. Don't let other people who hurt you change you, because then they've won. They've destroyed a piece of you. You allowed them to take you for a ride and they took you and they killed you in a car crash. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't give people the power that they don't deserve over you. And don't let this get the best of you either. Don't let this get the best of you either. Trust with what you see and what you hear. Allow yourself to breathe, take it in, and then respond in your own way. Don't become rattled. Even if you do not like what you're hearing, it's got to go in one ear and let it come out the other. But whatever hits you, let it come through. What's going on, user? How you doing? I'm over here just talking. But yeah, it's alright to feel pain. Hey, it's 1:11 on the clock. Wish for something good. Wow. Sunday. So, forgive yourself for loving people who don't love you as much as you love them. Forgive yourself for loving too much, because it shouldn't change you. If you truly love with your heart and you truly love without any wanting, then your love is genuine. People are going to take advantage of you. People are going to hurt you. And what you do with that pain is your power. Don't allow other people's foolishness to bring you down with them. They'll know and they'll suffer in their own due time. Be you. Be a beacon in this light. Don't let what somebody else does bring you down. Be who you are. Be grateful. Be grateful you woke up. There's a lot of people online that inspire me to get up every day and to want to be heard and to be seen. You know, I deserve to be seen. I'm awesome. I'm an amazing person. I show nothing but love even to people who don't deserve it. So just imagine what I can do for somebody like you, who needs to hear that you're worth it, who needs to hear that the pain that you're going through is valid and that it's true. People hurt you and it feels like they get away with it because they don't know what consequences are, but I'm here to tell you that they're going to get it and that you shouldn't feel bad for them. All you can do is pray. Pray that whatever that they go through, that they're strong enough to come out of it. That's all you can do. Pray for forgiveness for what they did to you and just move on in life. Just be grateful you get to open your eyes. There are people out there right now who have disabilities, who can't walk, who can't talk so clearly, who have no control over their bodies. There are people out there who need the support of family or medical treatment daily because they can't experience life like you and I. The biggest one is walking. If you can walk, you can move. You should be grateful that you can use your legs. You should be grateful that you can talk. You should be able to be grateful that you can see with your eyes, to hear, to be able to communicate. What's going on, Primo? You know, there's a lot of things in life you take for granted when you think everything that's surrounding you or your environments are coming down. But when you look at other people who don't have it as good as you, or you look at the support that they have to go through with in order to live a full day, you really appreciate those people because they show you what it's like to really get up every single day and be glad to be alive. And like I said, I'm inspired by people who come onto this app dealing with trolls, people who make fun of them for their disabilities, for not talking normal or not being able to talk, because people are just, are inclined to be jerks. But the people who suffer from disabilities, the people who are trying every single day to not be famous, but to create awareness or to bring in the followers, or just, just in general to inspire people to not give up on life when something so traumatic happens to you. Because look at them. Look at what they're suffering through. People who are crippled, people who have to communicate, by text, people who are being fed because they're from the neck down, they have no feeling, You really got to love your life and appreciate yourself, that God Almighty loved you enough to give you something more than you deserve, and to waste it on people who want to hurt you because they claim that you're not a good person to them, or because they're bad to you. It's a sad excuse to not get up and live your life. You need to get up and live your life. You need to let whatever happened to you, just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. It's not going to be the last time somebody hurts you. It's not going to be the last time somebody lies to you because they're afraid of you. It's not going to be the last time someone's going to betray you. It's not going to be the last time somebody's going to take advantage of you. We make a decision every single day by getting up. that we appreciate being able to breathe, to open our eyes. I know before I go to sleep, and even after I wake up, I pray, I give thanks, because I might not wake up tomorrow. I might not be able to do the things that I want to do. I might not be with the ones that I love physically, you know. But I will say that I'm grateful every single day that I know somebody out there wants my life, that somebody wishes they could live my life. I'm grateful that I wake up to disappoint my enemies every single day. I wake up every single day knowing that I'm more rich than the most richest person in the world, that I have more abundance and wealth in me than somebody who has the money to show off with it. I have a life that they wish they could live, and that's what keeps me going. It keeps me going because I know people out there, the ones that I love too, who be smiling in your face, but they'll be the ones saying, man, why does this person get to be alive? Why is this person so happy? This person got betrayed. This person got lied to. This person got taken advantage of. This person gave their love and all their light, and yet they're still out here smiling. Hey, how's it going, Don? You know, why is this person thriving? Why is this person happy? They should be in misery. They should hate themselves. They should want to take their own life. Well, I'm not, because you don't have control over me. Nothing that I go through has control over me from what people do to me. I choose to wake up every day because I know that I'm lucky to wake up every single day, and that I know that my enemies are afraid of me more than I am of them. It's like bad spirits. They're afraid of you more than you are of them. But being betrayed is something very hard to get over. It's very hard to accept being betrayed by somebody you loved, by somebody you gave all your to, and they just, you know, they betray you. They'd rather lie to you because they feel that the truth is going to hurt you. And it's like, look, I'm an adult. Yeah, it might hurt. But it is. Hey, what's going on, Diana? You know, it's going to hurt. Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate the love. Thank y'all. But yeah, people are going to hurt you. They're going to betray you, and it's okay. Just don't lose who you are. Don't let them take your beautiful soul away from this world. Don't let them change you. Don't let them think that they've got one on you. You're too much of a good person to deal with somebody just trying to come up over you. Be a good person. Just be a good person and do good. There are people around you who love you and who need you in this life more than you know. Don't let one person ruin who you are. You're a beautiful person and a beautiful soul. Always be you and be a good person. No one's perfect, so don't try to be perfect. Don't try to shine as bright as gold, because even gold fades over time. It may not lose its value, but it does get dirty. So just keep that in mind. There's somebody out there who needs you. I know I need you. I know I would be loving to meet who you are, to know who you are, to know what you deal with and what makes you you. I'm not perfect. I know I don't always deserve the things that I get, but I am grateful for what I have, and I'm always grateful for what I get. And I'm very lucky that I have the life that I have because of those that I love. No, everybody's on here flaunting and they're fake, you know. People, oh, thank you, Jesse Okamo. You know, people are very fake on this app. They show off like they have it all. I'll have a cool room. I have a dog. I have a job. But they don't tell you how miserable they are. They don't tell you how they struggle with self-image. They don't tell you what kind of pain goes on in their lives because nobody's genuine. Nobody wants to come on this app. Everybody thinks they're a polished egg, but that's not the case. The truth of the matter is we're all flawed in one way or another, and I'm okay with being imperfect. Hey, how's it going, Irish girl? I'm okay with being not perfect. I don't want to be perfect. I just want to be me. Even when people hurt me, I still got nothing but love for you. You know, I learn valuable lessons. It helps me make better choices. It helps me look at the world unvarnished. And it also helps me give to people who really need it the most, you know? I would say, whoo, yeah, it's hot out here. I would say that life is more beautiful with you all in it. I don't know who you are and I don't know what you're dealing with, but I hope you're all doing all right. And I hope that if you're able to connect with anybody or talk to anybody, you know, give me a follow, give me a like, throw me some love. Let me know what you'd want to talk about in the next live. I'd want to talk to you all about what you're going through, you know. I'm not the only one dealing with betrayal. It hurts. It really hurts. It really hurts. Like when it first happened to me, it was painful. Because I didn't know, like I knew, but I didn't fully know. I knew weeks in advance something was up. I knew somebody did something to me, but it wasn't until when it dropped that the person who told me, they made it worse than they needed it to. It didn't have to be so dramatic. It didn't have to be so difficult. And it sucks. Because it was like, you know, we could have handled this as adults. We can talk. You know, I'm not going to be over emotional. But when people play the hand that they play, making themselves out to be the victim, that's when you start to detach from people. Because it's like, when did I ever give you the impression that I would treat you any differently? What gave you the impression that I would look down on you? I don't understand your logic. What were you thinking? I love you and I've given you nothing but love. I've always overextended myself to you when the people who should be taking care of you take advantage of you. I was there giving you something different. And the only reason you're upset that you didn't want to tell me is because you were going to lose a connection with me? The reason you lost the connection is because you couldn't talk to me. The reason you lost the connection is because you lied. You couldn't be truthful? You couldn't talk to me? You couldn't tell me what was going on? You couldn't just talk to me. And that's what I mean. People don't know how to talk. People don't know how to listen. People don't know how to think. Think. Why would you ruin something like that? Why would you ruin something so good? I don't understand. How can you call me your friend when you're treating me like you have to hide something? Friends don't lie to each other. They're honest with each other. They tell each other things. They confide in each other a truth that they cannot tell others because of the fear. The social evil that comes with people looking at you. The stigmatism of being judged by others. Why do that? Why lose somebody who is going to love you and treat you with respect because you're afraid that what you're doing in your life is going to change the way of our dynamic is going to be? If you're truly a selfish person, that's what you think. That is how you live your life. Selfishly. And that sucks. Because there are a lot of good people out there. A lot of good people out there who ruin it for themselves because they just don't know how to be real. And it sucks because they're the ones who tell you, I won't hurt you. I won't be like everyone else. And they turn out exactly to a T, just like the people they say they would not be. And that's the shitty part. They turn out to be the people you told them they were. I accepted you for who you are. I know who you are before you. I know you better than you know yourself. And you still have the audacity to be a stupid person and lie. You have the audacity to be a fool and ruin a good thing. All right. Okay. You know, I mean, shit. You know, I mean, fuck. I've heard of people shooting themselves in the foot. But cutting off your own feet and jamming them up your behind so you can walk a little shorter in life is what you want to do? Okay. Hey, what's going on? Okay. That's on you. Everybody has a choice to make in life. You can either make it harder on yourself or you can make it easier on yourself. In either case, the choice is going to be yours. So you want to make it difficult on yourself by being an idiot? By being like everybody else and lying? You want to put yourself in a category? Go right ahead. I'm not going to lose no sleep over it. If I can give love freely, I can receive pain just as freely. But that pain is not going to stop me from being a good person. That pain is not going to stop me from treating somebody I don't know with respect and kindness. The only way you lose that is if you mess it up. I don't do anything but give you nothing but love. You want to spit in my face because you're afraid? Then please, by all means, keep walking. I'm not your doormat. I'm not here going to be for you to act a certain way. That's how you want to be. Go right ahead. I'm going to keep going on. I'm going to keep living my life. I'm going to find people who love me for who I am. And I'm going to find people who hate me for who I am. And that's okay. That's okay. Because I'd rather find real people than fake people around me who would rather lie to me just so they don't lose my friendship. You can miss me with that shit. Because if you're lying to me, trust me, you're not messing with an ordinary person. And lying to me comes with consequences far beyond your comprehension. And I keep telling that to people. Don't play me for a fool. I might look a certain way. I may come off a certain way. I may have this carefree attitude. But I'm the same person who loves just as much as somebody who seeks the truth from somebody who lies through their teeth. And trust me, don't do that. Don't. I'm your friend, not your enemy. You want to make me your enemy? That's on you. That's on you. I have no control over you. I'm only telling you to be yourself. How hard is it to talk to someone and tell them the truth? How hard is it just to be honest? If you're a friend with someone, if you share a connection, a genuine bond, there's no reason to hide secrets unless you've done something personally with intention. That's when it hurts the most. Because the reason they don't want to tell you the truth is because they've hurt you on purpose. They hurt you on purpose. That's why. They did it to hurt you. They did it so they can get a kick out of it. No, it's not true. It's not true. No, it's fucking true. What's going on, Eddie? It's true. You did what you did because you wanted to hurt me. Whatever I did to you, you wanted to hurt me. And the fucked up thing about it is, the way you went about it hurts you more than it hurts moi. Because guess what? I'm not going to stay for your pendejada. I'm not going to stay for your bullshit. I'm not. I'm free, baby. I can go wherever the fuck I please. And that's what I did. Hey, what's going on, brother? That's what I'm doing. I'm enjoying life. I'm living life. Now, did it take some time? Yeah. I have to process these betrayals. I have to process that I was hurt. I have to process that people I loved kept secrets from me, talked about me, contemplated on me, gathered together in dark rooms just so they can figure out what to do with me, instead of doing the most obvious thing, which was just talking to me, telling me the truth, instead of making me get the truth out of you. I don't need to do that. I should not need to do that. If we are friends and we have a mutual agreement, I don't need to hide shit from you. Hey, look it. I just got with this female. She and I are actually kicking it off. I really love this girl, or I'm starting to love her. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to you. I want to see where my connection is gonna go with this person. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to give you a heads up so I don't hurt you. Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm saying goodbye, not because I don't value you or because I don't love you. I'm saying goodbye because I do love you. What's going on, Danielle? I'm saying goodbye because I do love you. Because I want to pursue another relationship. And I don't want to hurt you. See? See how easy that is? See how simple it is to talk to somebody, to tell somebody the truth, rather than, no, you're the only person for me. Nah, you tripping. You're thinking too much. Nah, I'm just texting some friend. I'm texting a family member. Get the fuck out of here. You're lying to my face. And you think I'm stupid enough to think that? I'm good at playing stupid. I love playing stupid. I love playing the idiot in your game. Because the only pendejo that's doing it is you. And I'm just over here like, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué es tan pendeja? ¿Es tan estúpida? You're my friend, bro. Why do we gotta lie to each other, my friend? Why do we gotta lie? We can talk. Why would you do that? Because I'm afraid. Why would you be afraid of me, man? You think I can't accept the fact that you were going to move on? You think I can't accept the fact that you don't want to be my friend so that way you can pursue something else? No. We're adults. That's called life. Life happens. They were friends in high school. Oh, man, I'll be your friend till the day I die. I'll be my friend. I'll be your friend. Ain't nobody here. Ain't none of my friends who said they were going to be here. Ain't no real people in this world, but you can't take it personal. If I'm not going to take some personal grudge when there's distance between us, why would I take it personal if you want to go live your life? I want you to go live your life. I want you to be happy. I want you to find the things in the life that you want. Yeah, it's going to hurt because I value our friendship, but I was the only motherfucker who valued it. And that's what hurts the worst. When you value something that they didn't value between each other. They cared more about themselves than you cared about them. And that's what hurts the worst in betrayal. When you give your all to somebody who you think would do the same for you. Because that's the false image they gave. That's the falseness they gave. Just like Peter did to Jesus Christ. Yeah, I will fight for you. I will kill for you. I won't let them take you without a fight. Jesus Christ looked at him and said, no, you're going to deny me. And Jesus Christ still loved Peter. And even after it happened, Jesus Christ forgave him. Forgave him before he opened his mouth. So, betrayal is a hurtful thing when you categorize yourself for being a selfish person over truly, for truly not valuing the other person the way they value you. It's called a mutual love, mutual respect. When you get unconditional love for somebody who loves you, don't throw it away. Don't be an idiot. Hey, how's it going, y'all? Don't be stupid enough to waste your love and that trust, because you don't get it back. Once you lose that trust, once you lose that love, it's gone. Can't nobody ever trust you. And then you're building a foundation on lies. You're building a foundation on lies. You're going to hurt somebody because you don't want to tell the person who was your friend a painful truth, but the person that you're with, you don't want to tell them the truth because you know what's going to happen. And that's when it gets even worse. Hey, what's going on, Isabella? I'm so glad I'm not in your shoes because I know what it is to lie to somebody and every single day praying that the truth never comes out. Because let me tell you something. The truth always comes out. It's better to be honest than it is to lie. Because you may lose somebody you love by being honest. But at least you were honest. At least there is no pain to hold on to.
There is no betrayal. There's only the truth. The truth shall set you free. That's true. So yeah. Are there people out there who are afraid to tell the truth? Oh yeah. Yeah. And I understand because I've been in that situation. But I have not ever betrayed somebody I loved. I may have hurt them by being an asshole, but not physically or emotionally, but by telling the truth. I've hurt people by telling the truth because I'd rather tell the truth than tell a lie. Now, don't be wrong. I haven't told everybody the truth because I don't need to. I don't need to. I don't need to tell you the truth. You know why? Because I'm not lying to you in the first place. But you know, everybody's different in this life. Everybody chooses their own way. People would rather lie than be honest because it's easy to lie. And it's okay. It's okay. It's not okay, but what are you going to do about it? Make better choices, they say. Have a better understanding of who you're dealing with. It is what it is. People are going to hurt you. It's always the ones that you love the most, the ones that hurt you the worst. You give, and they just take. They don't say sorry. They don't care. They're only upset at why you left them, why you didn't give them another chance. Why did you say you were going to stay and then you left? I left because I value who I am. I'm not your fucking doormat. I'm nobody's doormat. I don't eat this shit. I'm a good man. I'm not a bad guy. I'm a good guy. And then to lie like that? To tell lies about me? Just so you can stroke your own ego? Seriously? Get out of my face. Seriously. Ain't no reason to lie in this life. Not to a good person. Not to a person who sees you as a friend. Not to a person who treats you with nothing but love. I did nothing to you to make you fear me. I did nothing to you that could have caused you to want to hurt me. The only reason you hurt me is because you yourself wanted to hurt me. You intentionally wanted to hurt me. That's all right. Because you know what? I'm going to be all right. I'm not going to be in your life. So I don't have to worry about your problems. You lost a good friend. You lost a great man. You lost somebody who was there for you more than the people who claim to be there for you. So, whenever you're dealing with someone that you have genuine love and respect for, don't be an idiot. Don't act like they're a monster or that you have to hide something from them. That's when you lose a beautiful love. That's when you lose something that's worth not losing. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Jesus Christ. Sweating my ass off. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, it's hot out here. Whee! I'm over here losing my mind. What's going on, Miguel? Don't lose genuine love, y'all. Don't lose people who love you. You'd be a fool to lose people you love just because you're afraid to tell them the truth. They're truly your friend. If they're truly somebody you value, don't ruin that friendship. Don't ruin that connection. It is better to be honest than it is to lie. It's better to tell somebody the truth with an open heart. And if people are going to take it the wrong way, they need time to process that pain. They need time to process that they're not an option, that they're not a choice in their lives. It does hurt to be rejected. It does hurt when you're just trying to be a good friend and they don't want your help. You have to process that rejection. You have to process that pain. And you have to walk away. Because the reason they didn't choose you is because they don't know what they want. You don't need to be another option in somebody else's life. What the hell? Sorry. What? Oh. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. What the hell are you talking about, you biscuit? Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Anyways, it's like I said. Don't ruin a good thing if you have something very genuine with somebody. In this life, you can either be a good person or a bad person. You're going to be a good person and you're going to do bad things. But you can be forgiven. You can be a good person and do bad things. You can be a bad person and do good things. But don't become evil. Don't become something you're not. Be who you are. Be grateful to have a good life. Oh, y'all, it's freaking hot, man. Anyways, it's not worth losing who you are in this life to people who don't deserve it. Don't let people change who you are in this life. And don't be afraid to move on. That's another thing with betrayal. When somebody hurts you because they choose to hurt you, it doesn't demean who you are. You are still a good person. You are an amazing person. You deserve love just the same way that somebody loved you, or the same way you loved them. Don't deny yourself love because somebody hurt you. Don't put your guard up because somebody hurt you. There are so many good people out in this world that if you close your heart off to it, you're going to miss so many good opportunities to meet the people who can help you heal. This life is too short to allow people to take advantage of you and hurt you and change who you are. Don't let them hurt you. Don't let them take your ray of sunshine. Somebody out there needs you more than you realize. And if you let them take advantage of you and let them hurt you and change who you are, then you've lost. You've allowed somebody else to manipulate you because of their own sad life. And there are people out there who don't deserve your love. There are people out there who don't deserve your kindness. There are people out there who have never experienced a love like yours or a kindness like yours, and that's why they ruin it, because it's too good to be true. How can this person treat me so kind after being treated like shit? How can this person treat me so kind when I've lied about them? How can this person be so kind to me and still be so open to many other people when what I did to them should have destroyed them? That's not for you to know. It's for other people to experience. So don't allow other people to change who you are, to skewer you because of a bad experience with a person who said that they wouldn't hurt you like the rest, and they end up doing what they've done. It's a sad, painful thing to deal with, because all you want to do is just be a good person to the person that you thought they were, and instead they turned it around, dragged in so many people, spoke ill of you, made you look like you're the bad guy when that's not even the case. They make you out to be the person you're not, and they act like they didn't know. What's going on, Rella? Don't let people change you because of their stupidity. You just be the person you are. Be a beacon of light. Be a good person. Help others who truly need your help. You really could save somebody's life just by being a good person. Just by saying, hey, how's it going? How are you doing? Hey, I gotta tell you the truth. I don't want to be your friend no more. Not because I don't value our friendship. I just want to go. I just can't be your friend. Don't ghost somebody. Don't hurt somebody because you're afraid to tell them the truth. Life is filled with ugly truths that we all have to face. One more truth isn't going to hurt you. It's either going to make you be a better person, or it's going to allow yourself to deal with that one truth to want to change some aspects about your life to create something better for yourself. And others will either see that or not see that. But you shouldn't want to change because somebody else told you to. You should want to be who you are and then some, because you want to change who you are, because you want to make a difference in yourself. to feel good and to have happiness in life is what you choose to do with it. People are always going to hurt you. People are always going to tell you you're not good enough for them. People are always going to take advantage of you. But it's up to you to recognize that. It's up to you when to say enough is enough. It's hard to let go of people you love who hurt you because you don't want to let them go. Because you need them more than they need you. And when that happens, it's not good. That's bad. It's a horrible way to live. You're underappreciating yourself. You're a Lamborghini. You're a big ticketed price piece of land. Why would you sell yourself for less than your value's worth? Don't do that. Don't let somebody underappreciate you. You know what you're worth. You know you need to let go. It's hard, but that's the point. Don't appreciate somebody who doesn't appreciate you to begin with. Don't be keeping anybody around you who doesn't love you the way you love them. And that's one of the painful things I deal with on a constant basis. I love more than people love me. I don't expect the same love in return, but damn, it would be freaking nice to get that same love back. It would be nice to have that return of love to me. I don't ask you for much. I'm not telling you to be something you're not. I accept you for who you are. It's what you do with it. It's how you act to it. It's what you're choosing to do or to not do, which is be yourself. And it's sad. It's truly sad because people lose good people like you and me. What's going on, Jaina? Love is not always received the way that you give. It's not reciprocated. And when that happens and you know it, let it go. Yeah, it'll be hard. It'll be difficult for you to try to move on with your life. It may even feel like you can't breathe at times. You're laying down in your bed wondering what they're doing, or, oh, remember when we had this and we had that, or you're playing scenarios in your head from the last time y'all were together. Let it go. Embrace those things that you think about, but let them go. They were all lies. It was not ever true. Because the person that hurts you is the person who didn't value you. If somebody truly values you and loves you, they'll let you go. But not as a forever thing, but as a goodbye. People just don't know how to talk. People just don't know how to be truthful. And it sucks. It really sucks. But it's good. Because it shows you who they are. It should show you how much they unappreciate you. It should show the worth that you have giving to people who are worth giving it to. Don't let people take that away from you, guys. Ladies or gentlemen, or they or them, or he or her or him. In either case, when you come on these apps to do a live, it shouldn't be about cloud chasing. It shouldn't be trying to make millions of dollars. It shouldn't be like trying to be like that idiot Logan Paul and all these freaking morons who made money off of gullible people. You should come on this app and actually try to genuinely connect with people who are just like you, who need help, who are real just like you. Everybody on this app claims to be something that they're not. They're nothing. Real, genuine people come on here with their heart on their sleeve, knowing that there are going to be trolls coming on to try and make fun of them, to try and hurt them, degrade them. There are a lot of women who come on here who are, womanized because of their body and the way they look. And it's understandable why most women are the way they are, because men and trolls and people come on here and judge them for their looks. She's got big breasts. She's got beautiful lips. She's got beautiful eyes. Damn, her body's fat as fuck. I mean, then you got the females out who come on here and thirst trap. But it is what it is. No one's perfect. But getting back to what I was saying, betrayal sucks on all levels. And learning how to deal with betrayal comes from embracing it. You're gonna cry. You're gonna be mad and angry. And you're gonna feel some sort of pain. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. There is no ifs, ands about it. When somebody hurts you, it's gonna hurt you. And the biggest piece of advice I can give you is allow it to hurt you. Let it pierce you. Let it sting you as a bee would. But do not, by any circumstance, allow it to change who you are as a person. Don't let somebody change you because they hurt you. Always be you. Be the same loving, good, caring person you've always been. Don't allow somebody to change you. Even if people manipulate your situation, don't let it change you. It says more about them than it does about you. Remember that. Always be yourself. Always be yourself. In a room full of fakes, be real. Okay? But definitely know who the fakes are. Because trust me, a person who is fake, man, you can use them like damn fucking Kleenex. Blow your nose on them and toss them away. Because there's plenty of Kleenexes to go around to blow your nose. But you're not a Kleenex. You're rare in this world. Like a rare Pokemon card. Or a rare gem. A rare coin. You're a beautiful piece in this world that when people lose you, they regret it so much. It lives with them in their head rent-free. Because they know what they did. And when it's time to answer for the foolishness, they will have to answer it. Answer for it. But let's talk about the positive of people leaving you or hurting you. They're no longer your problem. They're no longer something you gotta deal with. They did you a favor. They got out of your life. Fuck them. Good for you. Let them leave. Let them miss the opportunities that you have to offer. Because they don't deserve you. You deserve better. And you will get better. Take my word on that. Just because you're down now doesn't mean you're going to be down forever. Doesn't mean it's over. Because it ain't over, baby. It ain't over yet. Life's going to go on and on and on and on and on. Until one day, the wheels fall off the bus. And it's time to go home. And the good old Lord is going to look at you and say, "I, my child, what did you do that was worth living upon on this earth? Did you love as I have loved you? Did you judge others as you thought you should have judged them? Did you show love? Did you show compassion? Did you truly sacrifice yourself for others for the good of humanity?" Hello? You're going to have to answer to God Almighty. And trust me, each of us has to answer for what we've done, including yours personal. I be telling you right now, here and there, all the bad you do and all the good you do, it's going to be on the table. And how you're perceived and how you are truthful will be what weighs the most upon you and those who love you. So be kind to genuine love. Be kind to people who give you their love without you ever asking for it. Because in this life you don't get love like that so easily. Don't be a fool. That love is very genuine. They didn't ask you to pay for it. They didn't tell you to do things for it. You received love without asking for it. And I say to you, my friends, love unasked for is love truly worth fighting for. It is worth holding on to. Don't let that love go because your ego is afraid to tell the truth. Tell the truth, and I promise you, you feel the weight of love upon thee. You'll truly know. You'll truly know. But oh well. Alas, I say, people will be as they are. Let them be. Let them foolishly trip over their own feet, because the good Lord Almighty above knows you better than anyone else. He knew that this person was going to come to deceive you. Same thing with Peter to Jesus Christ. You think Jesus Christ chose these people by accident? No. They were chosen because it was by design. They were chosen because they were flawed, because they were full of lies, because they were full of sin, because they were going to throw away a genuine love for the good Lord Almighty. Love is too strong, and people are so afraid of true unconditional love that they'd rather lie to you. They'd rather lose it because they can't believe love like that exists. Truly I say unto you, each and every single person you meet is somebody unique, and it's up to you to recognize when someone loves you without you even ever being asked to be loved. And that's the worst thing a person can do, is lose the love that has been given to you freely. So whoever loves you without you having to ask for it, you better thank your lucky fucking stars they love you. You better thank some fucking good thing above you loves you that much. Oh God, Lord Almighty. Oi. Well, I've been on here for a hot minute. Thank y'all for joining my live. Thank y'all for liking it. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for all the likes and the loves. I really, really appreciate it. This is the most I've ever gotten, but then again, this is the longest I've ever been on here. For those of you who have heard my message, for those of you who have joined my live, I really don't get on here as often. I usually go on my YouTube and do a lot of YouTube lives. I prefer more YouTube for some reason. Well, because I have more followers on YouTube. But I do like doing these lives on here. I think the more and more I join, the more and more people will flock to me. But it's a Sunday. God bless you all. I hope you enjoy your day. Remember, love is love. Don't be afraid. Don't shy away from telling the truth. It may be a painful truth to tell someone, but by all means, don't shy away from love. Don't shy away from telling the truth. Always tell the truth, even if it is hard to tell the truth. Alright? Take it easy, y'all. Till next time. Oh, user, I'm about to get off. Thanks for saying what's up. Hi. Hi. Goodbye. What the heck? Hey, what's going on, y'all? You were in this live. I just want you to know that you're loved, and that if people are going to lie to you, let them lie to you. Walk away from people who lie to you. Just walk away. Don't undervalue yourself. Walk away. Don't let anybody take your light away because they can't tell the truth. Don't let anybody hurt you because they can't tell you the truth. They're not worth to keep in your life. They really are not. Let them go. Let them go. Being betrayed is worse than letting somebody into your life who you know is going to hurt you. Don't do what I did. Don't give people a second chance worth hurting you. They're not worth it. If y'all are in my live, please throw me some love. Tap that screen. I really would appreciate it. But if not, I'm glad you're all hearing me. You could throw me a like, throw me a sub, subscribe, throw me a plus. If not, don't worry about it. But value yourself, love yourself, give to yourself. Always want better for yourself. Don't accept anybody who treats you less than what you are, because you're worth more than you realize. Be happy in this life. Look at all the positive things in your life. And don't shy away from people who've hurt you. Just don't entertain them anymore. Let them go. They're not worth being in your life. Let them go. Let them walk away. And if they don't want to walk, you walk away. Walk the fuck away. They are not worth the mental anguish upon your life. You deserve better. You need better. You should be getting better. Yes, sir. Hey, how's it going, Clements? You know, it's crazy. I don't know why. I must have scared people when I was talking to somebody in my direct messages. There was this chick, name is Charlie. I don't know why she got scared of me. Or she blocked me. I think it was a little too much for her. Maybe she thought I was coming on to her. I don't know. But in either case, it is what it is. Oh, look at that! Oh my. I have not ever seen that. Wow. There was one of those birds, the ones that go for the nectar and their bodies are like big, but their wings flap so fast that it seems impossible. That's awesome. What are they called? I forgot what they're called. I gotta look it up though. That's awesome. Anyways, but walk away from somebody who doesn't value you. Let them be let them think whatever they want of you. Who cares? Who cares? Let them be. Be you. Be real. But anyways, yeah. I don't know why this person got scared of me. I don't know why this person blocked me. It's kind of sad if you think about it. But I must have scared her. Or people on this app are weird. They think you're just trying to get in their pants. Like, bruh, calm the fuck down. You ain't that and all that in a bag of potato chips. Trust me, Saggy. You're not. But if generally somebody does want to talk to you about something, always be open to it. Don't be afraid to talk to somebody. Don't talk to AI. It's going to be like that movie, Her, with, what's his name? Joaquin Phoenix and, what's that other chick's name? I forgot her name. But she was Black Widow in Marvel. Scarlett Johansson, where he's talking to an AI version and the AI is like his girlfriend. And the real chick that broke Joaquin Phoenix's heart is basically being told by the girl who broke his heart, like, what do you mean this girl you found is AI? What do you mean she's an experimental thing? And Joaquin Phoenix proceeds to tell her, oh yeah, well, she's been more real to me than you ever were. Don't become like that. Don't fall in love with AI. AI does not care about you. AI is zeros and ones. It is literally the epitome of Terminator Salvation, the Ascension AI. Don't do that. There are people out there. Talk to people. And I know people genuinely suck. People do not listen. People are quick to judge. People who think they know you best will tell you what's the best that you need to hear instead of shutting the fuck up. Don't let them ruin your life, man. There is help out there. If you're dealing with bad thoughts about ending your life, man, don't do it. There are people out there who really are out there for you. Talk to somebody. Open up to somebody. Chingada madre. Don't end your life, man. Don't do it. People really need you on this earth. People really need you to overcome your obstacles. Don't allow them to define you. Don't allow them to hurt you and destroy you. I believe in you. I don't know who you are, but I believe in you. I hope that whoever's watching my views or who's ever viewing my work or who's ever watching my lives, they can jump on in and tell me that I'm doing something good for you. You know, but there are a lot of trolls out here who come out here and be dicks and shit and be like, oh, yeah, well, you know, you're a jerk. Or, oh, look at your unibrow. Look at your teeth. Well, yeah, well, look at your freaking life. Get that together, you loser. But I will say that there are people out there who are genuinely good people, who want to hear you, who want to make sure you're doing all right, who want to hear from you, who only want the best for you. And I say with love like that, don't waste it on people who don't value you. Don't waste it on people who don't care about you. Don't waste it on anybody who is not worth wasting it on. There are tons of people out in the world who want to see the best for you, who know you can do better, who believe in you and know that you can do great things. And then there are people out there who hate you. There are people out there who want to see you fail. Like in my situation, there are people out there who plotted against me. There are people out there who knew things. There were people out there who were trying to figure out how to talk to me. And it was just the most stupidest thing in the world. It was just the most saddest thing in the world. It was just like, what the fuck you mean you couldn't talk to me, bro? What do you mean, man? Like, what the fuck? What the hell? And it was just the truth. You know, it was just the truth. They couldn't tell me that I was suspecting, that I kind of already knew. You know, I already knew. And I think that was the worst part about it, was that I knew and they still lied to me. I gave them a chance and they lied to me more. Not anymore. No more. No. No. Fuck you. You don't get to lie to this sexy man. Nope. You lose, loser. What's up with y'all? What y'all up to? What's on your Sundays? What y'all doing? Did you go see God Almighty in church? Did y'all barbecue? Are y'all going for a swim? I'm definitely gonna go for a swim in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna get the hell off of here. I've been on here for like, I think, 2 hours. Jesus Christ. Just trying to get people on my live, man. I got so many fucking followers, but nobody freaking jumps on. I don't understand this shit. How do you have followers, but nobody jumps on? How do you have followers, but nobody likes your videos? How do you have followers, and nobody's fucking following you when you get online? I don't get that shit. The shit's annoying. So then why be a fucking follower? Go on get, motherfuckers. I'm just being, you know, facetious. I'm just being mad. But yeah, my son and I are going to go grab some Connie's pizza. But we're going to get pizza from, we're going to get the frozen pizza. Yeah. Oh my God. But life, yeah, betrayal sucks. Oh well. Well, take it easy, y'all. Daddy will holler at thee. Bye.